Glad you could join us on this edition of the show. Our guest is a woman in technology and she's passionate about helping more women embrace technology. Our tech tips looks at why you may want to protect your webcam and 2 tools that can help you achieve that. And also look out for our online security segment. We have much more lined up for you. But first, some tech news and updates. This is Tech Trends and I'm Chukwemeka Agbata.
About 22 million people in Nigeria use Facebook either to connect with families or friends, while some others see it as an avenue for promoting their businesses online. In recent time, digital skill has become an important characteristic that small and medium-scale enterprises look out for when hiring. As a result of this impact, the social media giant has launched a nationwide initiative in Nigeria aimed at developing and nurturing communities. The nationwide initiative plans to train and support over 50,000 students, small businesses and creative entrepreneurs across the country through a series of scaled digital skills trainings as well as long-term impact programs.
We also announced a community hub space that will be launching in Lagos in early 2018. And in this space, we are going to be incubating a number of technology startups focused on what we call high technology, high-tech startups like augmented reality, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and so on and so forth. And we're doing this in partnership with a number of other tech hubs across the country so that people from all over the country, tech entrepreneurs from all over the country can have access to this opportunity as well.
In a research carried out by Facebook on economic impact to further understand how communities like small businesses and consumers in Nigeria use the platform, they noticed that nearly 1 in 2 small businesses built up on social media platform, and 62% stated they have been able to use the platform to help find employees for their business, while 58% of small businesses on the platform say they've been able to hire more employees due to growth since joining the platform.
As you might recall, last year we brought our senior executive here, Mark, and he was incredibly inspired by all of by the tech ecosystem here. He was inspired by the entrepreneurship, and he was inspired by the extent to which Nigeria represents opportunity and innovation. So, as a result of that visit, and as a result of subsequent visits, we also had our head of product come, Chris Cox, and he came earlier this year, and he really focused on creative entrepreneurs. And so, as a sort of a culmination of those visits and a culmination of the work that we have already been doing, there was a decision made to really invest in Nigeria. So this is part of a process that really began a couple of years ago, and so now is just because this is sort of the natural outgrowth of conversations we've been having really over the past 3 years.
What Facebook and the GEM project under our ministry is really trying to say is the impossible is very, very possible. That you need to put together a small plan, get a group of people together, and have a business that you are operating, and then apply to the portal. Applying to the portal is just one way. There's so many other different government departments that do assist, but the GEM portal is one way to get assistance from a capacity building, technical support standpoint, or from grants.
With 1.37 billion daily active users on average worldwide and 7.2 million active users each day from Nigeria, it's no doubt that social media has revolutionized the way the people communicate and socialize. The 19th China High-Tech Fair showcased various exhibition zones and stands. Cutting-edge technologies in fields like artificial intelligence, robotics and 5G mobile networks attracted the most attention. Themed innovation-driven development and supply quality upgrade, the fair mainly focused on advanced technologies and products in areas such as energy conservation and environment protection, information technology and high-end manufacturing. 22% of the exhibits made their debut on the occasion. The use of new materials like graphene in clothing and high-tech gadgets like bone conduction headphone amazed visitors at the high-tech fair. Thin and close-fitting to the body, clothes made from the new material graphene can help keep warm water, attracting the visitors' attention especially in the chilly winter. New materials and technologies not only make life more comfortable, but also healthier and safer. The bone conduction Bluetooth sport headphone displayed in the fair liberates people's eardrum by conducting the sound wave through facial bone vibration to the inner ear, different from the traditional eardrum vibration way, which helps reduce ear diseases effectively at the same time. The fair, with an aim of expanding strategic emerging industries, had a record of 12 professional exhibitions this year, including smart medical health, new material, military-civilian integration, and application. By adopting the technology of Internet of Things Plus, this intelligent kitchen garbage disposer and exhibition can reduce the volume of garbage and package them from the beginning to avoid cross-contamination. It's the third year for the enterprise which developed the intelligent kitchen garbage disposer to attend the event. The representative of the enterprise says the high-tech fair has provided a strong push to market investigation, market feedback, and mass production for the enterprises. The enterprise that produces blackboards adapting the technology of LCD has benefited from the fair for 3 years. More than 10,000 high-tech projects were put on display by over 3,000 exhibitors from China and abroad, attracting about 600,000 visitors. China has achieved a series of breakthroughs in core electronic devices, high-end universal chips, and basic software products in the past decade. China's Ministry of Science and Technology, together with the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, held a press conference to release the achievements. In the past decade, the gap between home and abroad core electronic devices has shortened from over 15 years to 5 years. Independent support rate of core electronic devices used for supportive equipment has gone up from less than 30% to above 85%. Chinese new supercomputer Sunway Taihu Lite won 4 consecutive championships among world's top 500 supercomputers and fully achieved the localization and independent development of both software and hardware, with its CPU peak computing speed having reached 3 trillion times and key technology a leading level in the world. The property of homemade CPUs such as Phytium and Longsun has also improved greatly. These CPUs have been widely applied in key industries including electricity, civil aviation, and transportation.